Irkutsk is on the banks of the Angara River, which flows out of Lake Baikal. The city was founded in 1661 as the easternmost outpost of the Russian Empire. Irkutsk has benefited uniquely from Moscow's political purges. It was the exiled Decembrists who built the intricate wooden houses and churches that dot the city, and then later the kulaks and counter-revolutionaries who swelled its population. Buryats, Poles, Armenians, Lithuanians, and many other nationalities inhabit the city, often called the cultural capital of Siberia. With the old Orthodox churches, the wild, taiga, and the herbal concoctions sold on the market that claim to cure cancer, there is something distinctly Siberian that pervades the city. In winter, when temperatures can drop to -40, Baikal is covered by a solid mass of pristine ice.
Well, the day we got here, it was about -36 degrees, but strangely, it didn't feel that cold. I expected to absolutely die, and instead it didn't feel so much different than winter at home.
It gets really dry cold, so it takes a lot less to survive it than people think. It's kind of enjoyable once you get used to it.
Maybe it's the extreme weather, or the sensation of remoteness that makes Siberians so warm and personable. It is not uncommon to be invited down to Baikal by a total stranger, or stopped on the street if heard speaking English. Friends here are easy to find.
When I came here, I heard they're all criminals, you're gonna get mugged. Why are you going to Russia? But I've been really surprised by their kindness, their willingness to help. So my favorite part of Russia has been the people.
Especially on the linguistic university, people are really eager to meet foreigners, so it's very easy, and there's lots of events planned by the university and by students there to reach out.
The Irkutsk State Linguistic University is in the very center of the city. For the serious language student, Irkutsk is an ideal place as there are far fewer English speakers than in the west of Russia, and foreign students who come here typically have a higher level of Russian. Students have the option of enrolling in courses with Russian students, in addition to small group and individual language lessons. SRAS students live either with a host family or in the university dormitory. Russians often call Siberia the heart of the country, where one can see the real Russia. Indeed, the villages are largely unchanged since the 19th century, except perhaps for the rampant alcoholism that is now endemic. The region, once the industrial center of the Soviet Union, has seen much of this base collapse.
После распада Советского Союза распались кооперационные связи между республиками. Соответственно, распалась вся инфраструктура экономическая. Вот. Если говорить отдельно о Сибирском регионе, в частности в Иркутской области, то Иркутск был промышленным центром, крупным промышленным центром. Вот. И большинство из этих предприятий на сегодняшний момент не функционируют.
Здесь была развита промышленность. С развалом Советского Союза экономика, конечно, испытывает огромные трудности. Многие заводы и фабрики закрылись, к сожалению. Но плюс, который мы имеем как следствие этого, это улучшилась экология в городе. То бишь воздух стал чище. То бишь есть и плюсы, и минусы этого развала Советского Союза для экономики города.
The modern Siberian economy depends heavily on resource extraction, especially on lumber, oil, and natural gas. Illegal logging and particular waste from the aging Soviet factories present major ecological challenges, especially to the fragile ecosystem of Baikal. The sustainable development and environmental preservation of the region is one of the main focuses of SRAS's Siberian Studies and Siberian Summer Adventure programs. Students gain first-hand experience building trails, researching, exploring, and improving the environment of the Lake Baikal region.
В этом учебном курсе мы пытались как раз соединить экологические и экономические проблемы. И вот как раз наша территория, сибирская территория, Иркутская область в частности, она дает возможность студентам увидеть, как концентрируются вот эти проблемы, как они концентрируются, локализируются в одном месте и какие существуют подходы к их решению.
With its spectacular lakes and forests, cultural sophistication, and shocking history of gulags and exile, Irkutsk is a spectacular place from which to understand the complexity of Russia's heartland.